Hey guys, in this video we will be going step by step through the Getting the Crew Together achievement, which awards a Janthir's Wild Mastery Point as well as a mini pet. Before you can start this achievement, you must have Scouting the Vale Bronze achievement unlocked first. If you have not done that yet, I have a link to a guide for it in the description box below. After completing Scouting the Vale Bronze achievement, you'll get mail sent to you. I opened mine already when I was not recording, but check your mail and read the letter from Zizel to be able to start this next achievement. Starting back at the Astral Ward Moon Camp waypoint, we will want to go downstairs and talk to Zizel. Again, I did not record myself doing this initially, so he's not here for me, but he will be for you if you checked your mail after doing the previous Scouting the Vale achievement. Just talk to him and run through his dialogue. The next step is to talk to a cat who is located just under the stairs outside of this room. Talk to Snuggling Stone and go through the dialogue. Now just head back to Zizel and speak to him again. Next we have to find Miss Jeeves. Head to the Harvest Den waypoint and head west, jumping off the bridge to the house down below. Miss Jeeves is in the first room to the left. Just speak to her and go through her dialogue. Head back to the Astral Ward Moon Camp waypoint and head west and jump over the edge, landing down below. We want to interact with the adventure banner here, or if the event is up, we can just join the event. We will not be completing the event or adventure right now, but we will need to be a fish for this part. Head towards the first checkpoint flag and follow the checkpoint flags till we reach the waterfall. Jump down the waterfall and follow the next two checkpoint flags, which will bring us to another waterfall that we'll want to jump down again. Go to the next checkpoint flag, and just before the next one, there'll be a friendly fish named Salty. Speak to Salty and go through its dialogue. Next, head to Autumn's Vale waypoint. We want to head south out of town. For this part, we need the Collect Frogs Across the River event to be active. If it's not up, just wait for it to repop. We will be crossing the water and picking up a frog, then we will be abandoning this event and going to our next location. Speak to Tempered Flame to activate the event. Mount up and grab a frog on the other side. Jump in the water and you'll get a message that the frog slipped between your fingers. Jump off the waterfall and hop on your mount. Follow the water all the way down until you get to Miss Legs. Speak to her and go through her dialogue. Now let's head to the Harvest Den waypoint and head south to the cabbages. Behind the building that holds the Warclaw cubs is a little cub called Fang. We need the event up that requires us to put the Warclaws back in their pen to be active for this part. When it is up, an amazing cabbage will appear in the patch of cabbages. We need to pick this up, then bring it back to Fang. At that point, we can continue the dialogue and move on to the next step. Head to the Astral Ward Moon Camp waypoint. We need to go west to complete an event for the next step. This event is challenging for one person, as you have to defeat waves of enemies and gather an item to heal an animal NPC at the same time, so I highly recommend asking for help in map chat for this one. Once you have at least one other person with you, speak to Sheltering Dusk to start the event. Just kill the enemies that come, while gathering and returning healing herbs in between waves. The wolf pup has to survive the duration of the event timer, which is 5 minutes. When the event is done, you'll see a message about the wolf pup rejoining its family. Now we have to move east to the Timber Cave to find the wolf family and speak to Miss Knight. Head back to the Astral Ward Moon Camp waypoint. We want to head northeast near the Apiary Holt POI. When we arrive, we want to speak to Blossoming Spring to get a jar to hold honey in. Jump up the tree to reach the first beehive and interact with it to fill your jar with some honey. Jump down and head towards the tree. I already did this part and did not have it recorded, so it's not here for me, but for you, there should be a bee named Miss Buzz that you can interact with and give the honey to. After your dialogue with Miss Buzz is done, she will disappear and we will have to head to her new location. Head to Autumn's Vale waypoint next. We want to head south from the town. Once here, we just want to head into the water and dive straight down, following this underwater tunnel. Next, we have to jump up to get to Miss B. Once we get to her, go through her dialogue to finish this step. Head back to Autumn's Vale waypoint. Once again, we want to head south from the town, but this time into the mountains. We need to complete an event for this next step. We need to interact with Ardent Gale to start this event. If she's not there, you'll have to wait for her to respawn. This event should be able to be done solo. You have to follow Gale around and defend her while she murders baby birds. After the event is done, you should get a message saying that one of the Vale ravens flew off. From here, we just want to head east to find Miss Blood. Finish her dialogue to finish this step. Next, head to Harvest Den waypoint. We want to head back to Miss Jeeves, which is located in the same place as before. Jump off the bridge and enter the house below. Speak to her to finish this step. For the next 5 steps, we need to go to the next zone and do a few things there. If you don't have the next zone unlocked already, we need to head to the Harvest Shore waypoint. Once here, we just go straight ahead through the portal. Once in, we need to run northeast slightly to get to the Forager's Hunt waypoint. From here, we just run straight across and we will find Mr. Ribbington next to the barrel. Speak to him and complete his dialogue to finish this step. Now we have to head to the Festering Basin waypoint, which will be located a ways west from Forager's Hunt waypoint. Once here, we just have to head south towards the Save Woodland Creatures adventure. Interact with the banner to start the adventure. Next, we want to just cancel the adventure, which can be done by clicking the X icon on the quest log list and selecting the reset option. This will prompt the message that some of the animals are gathered in the ruins, and our map will get a ping. Head over to the ruins just next to us to speak to the animals and finish their dialogue to complete this step. For this step, we have to head to the Stricken Plains waypoint, which is far north from the Forager's Hunt waypoint. Once here, we will head east a bit into the landfall area of the map. For this step, we need the event Collect and Turn in Debris from the Shore and Enemies to be active. Once it's up, just kill an enemy and pick up the ominous debris it drops. Then, just take the debris to the rock behind the debris collection and give it to Miss Claus and go through her dialogue to finish this step. For the next one, we just want to move slightly east to the water. We need to kill the Leviathan that spawns here. The Leviathan is pretty hard, so you will definitely need people to take it down. Once the Leviathan is dead, you'll get a message saying one of the sharks swam off. It will be located just south and slightly east from where you killed the Leviathan. Head to the rock and speak to Mr. Razor to finish the step. We want to head back to the Forager's Hunt waypoint. When you get here, once again, just head east to find Mr. Ribbington next to the barrel. Speak to him and finish his dialogue and the step is completed. Now we are done in this map, and we can return to the Harvest Den waypoint. Miss Jeeves is in the same location, so head west and jump over the bridge to the house below. Speak to Miss Jeeves to finish this step. Head to the Astral Ward Moon Camp waypoint. Now we have to head back to the cave we found Miss Knight in earlier. When you get to the cave, speak to Miss Jeeves and go through the dialogue to finish this step. Head back to the Astral Ward Moon Camp. Jump down to the room below and speak to Zizel to finish this achievement. If this video helped you out, please leave a like. If you want to see more Guild Wars 2 guides, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.